Today we are ranking whiskey from cheapest to most expensive. Does price really matter? We're about to find out. We were trying to figure out how we should rate these because I don't want to start from most expensive and go to cheapest because then by the cheapest it'll probably taste really good. So we just got a random number generator. That's how we're gonna figure this out. So what are we starting with?
Number 2.
The Jameson. So this one comes in at $18.99 for a little bottle. I love Jameson.
Yeah, Jameson is
very good. It's an Irish whiskey. Smells good.
Jameson is just so smooth.
It's very earthy.
This is gonna be wild, but it feels like, because maybe it's in a green bottle, it has like a little bit of a Jaeger aftertaste.
It does not have a Jaeger aftertaste at all. He's tripping, guys. Go troll Jason in the comments right now. Jameson's always a good Irish whiskey.
It is. But you know what's the funniest thing about that fun fact is that Jameson is Scottish descendant.
Oh, really? It's from Scotland?
Yeah, it's created.
I think right now we should put this to number
number 2, yeah.
Oh my God, we're just on the same page.
Besties.
All right, so Jameson takes number 2. Word generator. Dun, 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 dun. Jack Daniels. Here
I
we
feel
go.
coming from Jameson to Jack is gonna be rough.
Dude, I love Jack. Jack, you know, maybe it's a little bit cheaper. This also, by the way, guys, sorry, comes at $14.99.
And these are all for the little bottles.
Thing with Jack is like, yeah, it's a cheap drink, but it's like a staple, bro. It's like Coca-Cola, man. It's just, it feels so American to me.
I feel like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Jack and Coke.
But I feel like you grow out of your Jack stage. Jack is totally for
I agree.
The adolescent of your drinking stages, you know?
Seriously, for me, I didn't grow out of Jack stage until we started doing this channel. I never had other whiskeys before this. I would always just drink Jack.
The smell is harder.
It smells good though. It smells like Jack, man. I don't know, bro. You don't like it. I love it. He's like, he just gave me the eyes of death. He was so sad and scared. I need it. It does taste very ethanol-y though, comparatively speaking to like Jameson and shit.
Yeah, I just wonder what the distill process is on it.
The distill process? Well, here you go, Jason.
The corn comes from Alabama. The rye from Canada. Malted barley from Montana. Water and yeast from Tennessee. And North American sugar maple to make charcoal to mellow the whiskey.
I think we're about to get into another fun fact.
So he was a bachelor his entire life.
Which is cool. So like,
he sat back, made some whiskey, and was just like...
no wonder he was so successful. You know what they say, guys. Only way to make a man a millionaire with a woman is if he was a billionaire. By the way, Stay Boozy loves women in the sexual way and the other way. As in, we support women, so don't hate us. Oh, buddy, okay. Also, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys, I mean, you guys probably already know, but Jack Daniels is a Tennessee whiskey. So now we got Irish whiskey on the board, and Tennessee's about to come out.
What do you rate it?
I think right now, I'd put good old little Jackie at a number 3.
Yeah, let's do it.
You want to do that?
Yeah, 3.
Oh, I meant this 3.
4.
The lower one. 4. Number 4. Guys, I'm still drunk from last night. I've had like 3 sips and I already feel it, so...
It's creeping back in.
Bear with me today, okay? I'm trying to bypass the hangover. Woodford Reserve! This one comes in at $20. Now this one is a bourbon whiskey. By the way, guys, if you want to learn more about what's the difference between a bourbon or a scotch or an Irish whiskey, we have a whole video that explains all of it. So I'm gonna put a link in the description. I'll also have a little link at the end of the video if you guys wanna watch that next. Now let's try this. Let's try some Woodford. Let's give the sucker a taste.
I'm excited.
It's smooth.
That's very smooth.
But there's very light taste. There's not like a crazy amount of flavor going on.
No way.
You think there?
Oh yeah. This one is so smooth you can actually like
drunk.
sit and taste the flavor of it.
Now that you go back to it, the flavor is much smoother on the Woodford.
3 sips in a row, I can't taste anything right now.
I didn't even realize, because for me, I was like, oh, the Jameson's so much better, but the Woodford is much smoother. I think maybe we should put Woodford to number 1. But first, before we do that, we do need to give you a fun fact.
Woodford Reserve comes out with a $1,500 limited edition crystal decanter.
Woodford takes number 1. Let's do the next whiskey. The random number machine gave us Johnny Walker for the next one. This is my favorite alcohol. I don't normally get the red label. I do normally get the black. I love me some Johnny.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have a hard time not picking this one. Thing about it, and I feel like a lot of people might not like it as much. I have a buddy, he doesn't like Johnny Walker because he doesn't like that smoky taste, and I love it.
This is a whole vibe though. though. I could totally be barbecuing and have a cigar.
Yeah,
I get all the aroma.
Love it. And Johnny Walker, by the way, is a Scotch.
It's the most popular Scotch, by the way.
Most popular Scotch in the world. And that actually brings me to our fun fact about Johnny Walker.
So you see this little walking guy here? That was actually a doodle that an illustrator at the time was doing it at a lunch break, and he was in conversation with him, saw it, and was like, I totally want that on the bottle.
That's crazy. Do you think he got paid on that? Also, guys, by the way, I'm sure you've noticed my black eye. I'm gonna have to get into this. Pretty much what happened was, like, every time you guys watch one of these videos and you don't subscribe, Jason beats the shit out of me. And make sure to hit like. We do videos like this every single week, so turn on your notification bell. And also, by the way, no, we're joking. Boozie doesn't believe in getting shit beat out of him. Really, I box, by the way. That's how I got the black eye. But anyway, did we already taste this? I don't remember. I'm freaking drunk.
Yeah, we did.
What are we drinking right now?
Johnny Walker.
Oh my God, yeah, I just tasted it. I'm a freaking shit show.
Johnny Walker, it's rated. It's rated.
I'm gonna retaste the Woodford real quick. Johnny Walker is so much better.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think it just those two need to just bump down.
Yeah, 100%. Johnny Walker is gonna take number one, and this is the cheaper one too, but it's really good. Next up, we have the Canadian Host. Now, this one comes in at $4. I just feel like we're gonna be drinking flames of hell. I can't imagine that this is good. It says premium on the bottle though, so. And this is a Canadian whiskey. Jason loves Canadian whiskey.
I do.
He
Crown
likes his
Royal
Crown Royal.
Crown Royal's my boo.
Yeah, I feel like this is not going to taste like Crown Royal, buddy.
Look how freaking clear that is. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, that smells terrible.
It smells like a plastic alcohol.
Getting stomach acid just from the smell. That is terrible. This doesn't even deserve a fun fact.
The flavor profile on that.
Ugh. Do any of you guys drink this? And if you do, is it because it's so cheap? Or like, why do you drink this? Because this is not, I'm not even gonna take another sip.
Wow.
It's absolutely disgusting. This is a number one, as in the worst. 6.
I feel
It's
bad
number
for the
6.
person that is like hooked on that.
Oh God, if you're hooked on it, we'll put a helpline down because you obviously need some. I think the Canadian Host goes to
Last.
the worst. And like
Coming
I
in
said,
at $4.
and it doesn't need a fun fact. Last whiskey we have here today, folks. It is the Jim Beam. And this comes in at $11.99. And this is also a bourbon, just like the Woodford. Jim Beam's not a terrible whiskey. I haven't had it in a really long time. Yeah, it's strong. Jimmy Beam is gonna take second to last. I hope you guys enjoy this episode. And remember, stay boozy.
Let's get boozy.